Alright, let's talk about something that's been buzzing in the swimming world. Relays are the ultimate chess match of the pool. And today, we're looking at the women's 4x200 free relay at the 2026 European Championships, where every split, every swimmer selection, and every tactical shift feels like a calculated gamble. What makes this race so fascinating isn't just the speed, but the psychology behind the lineups. Let me break this down for you. Take Spain, for example. They've gone all in on a front-loaded approach, putting their fastest swimmer, Maria Daza Garcia, in the second leg instead of anchoring her. Why? Well, personally, I think they're trying to exploit the mental fatigue of competitors who might be saving their best for the final leg. If you're expecting the anchor to be the powerhouse, you might underestimate the second leg. But here's the catch. Daza's 1 minute and 57.15 seconds split is elite, but can she maintain that intensity after a strong first leg? It's a high-risk, high-reward move that screams confidence, or maybe desperation. What many people don't realize is that front-loading isn't just about speed, it's about disrupting the rhythm of the entire race. Then there's Hungary, mirroring Spain's strategy, but with a twist. They're sending out Nicolette Paydar and Lila Minna Abraham, both with a 1 minute and 56.03 seconds lifetime best, to set the pace. That's insane. Those splits are faster than most swimmers' 200m times. But here's the thing, Hungary's anchor, Ajna Kesely, is a medal favorite in the 800m, not the 200m. Is she being forced into a role she's not optimized for? Or is this a calculated move to leverage her endurance in the final 200? It raises a deeper question. When do you prioritize a swimmer's specialty versus the team's overall strategy? I mean, Kesely's got the stamina, but can she handle the pressure of a relay anchor when her best work is in longer distances? And let's not forget Great Britain, the reigning Commonwealth silver medalists. They've kept Abby Wood and Freya Anderson, but added Freya Colbert and Leah Schloss-Hahn. This feels like a statement. Colbert, in particular, has been flying under the radar with her explosive starts. But here's what I find fascinating. Their lineup seems to balance experience with raw speed. Schloss-Hahn, who's more of a middle-distance specialist, is sandwiched between Wood and Colbert. Is that to smooth out the transition between the first and third legs? Or is it a way to hide her slower splits in the middle? It's a masterclass in team dynamics, but I wonder if they're overthinking it. Sometimes, simplicity wins in relays. Italy's move to bring in Simona Quadarella as the second leg is another wild card. She's a 800m phenom, but throwing her into the middle of a 200-meter relay? That's like asking a marathon runner to sprint the final lap. Yet, Quadarella's 1 minute and 54.32 seconds in the 200m is elite. Wait, no, hold on. She qualified first in the 800m heats, not the 200m. Did they mix up the events? Or is this a strategic misstep? A detail I find fascinating is how easily a single miscommunication can upend a team's entire strategy. If Quadarella's not sharp in the 200m, Italy's time could crumble. It's a reminder that even the best-planned relays can fall apart if the pieces don't align. And then there's neutral athletes B, who've chosen Daria Klepikova, a sprinter, to anchor. This feels like a desperate gamble. Klepikova's 100m free time is blazing, but the 200m is a different beast. She's like a sprinter trying to run a half marathon. It's risky, but maybe they're banking on the fact that no one will expect her to hold up. What makes this really interesting is the psychological warfare aspect. If the other teams are focused on the usual suspects, maybe neutral athletes can slip through unnoticed. But I'm skeptical. Relays are about consistency, not one-off sprints. So, what does all this mean? It's a microcosm of modern swimming. Teams are pushing boundaries, mixing strategies, and testing the limits of specialization. But here's the thing, while tactics matter, execution is everything. One bad split, one missed transition, and the whole plan collapses. As I watch this race unfold, I can't help but wonder, will the bold strategies pay off, or will the old-school, methodical approach triumph? Because in the end, the pool doesn't care about your plan, it only cares about who's fastest when it matters most. What do you think? Are these lineups genius or madness? Let me know in the comments.